Well, the car industry may be facing bigger questions in Washington than it has at any time since the bailout now 10 years ago, with talk of the U.S. maybe pulling out of NAFTA and a proposal to roll back vehicle efficiency rules. Someone on the front lines of all these issues is John Bozzella. He's a veteran auto industry executive and the president and CEO of Global Automakers. It's a trade group representing international car manufacturers that design, build, and sell motor vehicles in the United States. And he joins us today from Washington. Welcome to the program, John. Good to have you.
Thanks for having me.
I was just down in Detroit at the auto show out there, and I must say this year, compared to last year, there wasn't as much concern about NAFTA, although I did talk to Bill Ford, the chairman of Ford, who said it would be a really bad thing if NAFTA went away. Where are we on NAFTA at this point, as far as you can tell?
I think there's a lot of concern about NAFTA. And you can hear it. I heard it all around the floor. The bottom line here is that there's a tremendous amount at stake. We have a vibrant, competitive auto industry here in the United States, and a lot of the reason for that is good trading relationships with our trading partners and a strong, competitive manufacturing platform in NAFTA.
I was just speaking to the Mexican ambassador, and he was saying that it could be possible to boost the auto rules of origin in NAFTA. What level above 62.5% at this point could your members be able to accept?
Yeah, you know, Sherry, I think the real question here is, has the U.S. administration made the case for changes to the automotive rules of origin? You know, the fact of the matter is, today we build more than 1 million more cars and trucks in the United States every year than we built before NAFTA. We export more than twice as many cars and trucks to countries all around the world than we did before NAFTA. And the value of those exports is 3 times what it was before NAFTA. So we have a great thing going. We're winning with NAFTA. The American auto worker is winning with NAFTA. So that's the real question. What are we trying to do here?
But you must have a plan, a contingency plan. What are your members telling you right now?
What our members are telling us is we have great concerns. We have a balanced platform here that supports American employment. If we don't keep this balance right, if we withdraw from NAFTA or we get the rules wrong and change that balance, manufacturing platforms in Asia and Europe will win. American workers will lose.
So, John, wouldn't the president or the administration have to be giving some notice up on Capitol Hill right now if they were actually going to pull out of NAFTA? As I understand it, the way it works as a practical matter, they have to start giving notice. They haven't given it. Doesn't that indicate that, in fact, they're unlikely to pull the plug?
Yeah, you would think so. I would say, though, that we've got to be prepared for any contingency. And I'm optimistic that that conversations starting next week in Montreal will start to get the parties at least to the table and start to discuss what it will take to modernize NAFTA and keep a really important manufacturing platform going. So I'm hopeful.
Another concern right now is a proposal by the U.S. that NAFTA will automatically expire after 5 years and you'll have to continue to renew it. Does that affect your members' investment plans in Mexico?
Oh, there's no question about it. Uncertainty is hugely problematic for car companies who are investing billions of dollars in plants all around the world. What we really need is certainty, consistency, and really a sustainable investment platform and an opportunity to grow here. So a automatic 5-year review or pullout would eliminate any degree of certainty in the agreement.
Are your members telling you right now that they plan to retreat from Mexico at least until there's more certainty over NAFTA?
Our members are reviewing every option that they have. They're paying close attention to the policy environment. They're talking to the White House. They're talking to the U.S. Trade Representative. They're talking to the Senate and to the House. Everybody and anybody who will listen to them to make sure that the deciders, the decision makers, understand what's really at stake.
Who are you talking to right now when it comes to Congress, when it comes to the White House?
Yeah, everybody and anybody who will listen to us. We've had great conversations, frankly, with governors of auto states who understand that Americans are making Hyundais in Alabama, Americans are making Kias in Georgia, Americans are making Toyotas in Kentucky. Those governors understand the value of this automotive investment.
Just quickly, from all of those automakers that you just named, who will take the biggest brunt?
Yeah, that's unclear to me. I think that's a good question for key automakers. I think that it's fair to say, and you can see this in what's happening, that every car companies based in Detroit, car companies based in Korea, Japan, Europe, all agree on this, that we need a balanced NAFTA to succeed here.
John, thank you so much for coming into the studio. John Bozzella, President and CEO of Global Automakers.